If you've ever looked at another healthy meal and wondered, why is this not working anymore? This video is for you. It's 7:30 at night. You've eaten what you thought you were supposed to eat, maybe even skipped lunch because you were going to try to be good. And now you're standing in front of that fridge, tired, craving something, and wondering what is wrong with you. Then I want you to know something important. Nothing is wrong with you. And it's not like you haven't tried. You've cut carbs, you've tried intermittent fasting, and because someone said it was the answer, you've pushed yourself through more intense workouts. You've promised yourself that this time you're just going to have more willpower. And then, when none of it lasted, you probably did what so many of us do. You blamed yourself. You wondered what was wrong with you. And you started to believe you just weren't disciplined enough. But I want you to hear this clearly. It wasn't because you failed, it was because no one explained what your body actually needed. So I've been there too, more times than I can count. I've lost weight and gained it back, and I've started over so many times I've stopped counting. So when I tell you this is the next part, I'm not telling you as somebody who is looking from the inside, but because if any of this sounds like you, I want you to keep listening because what I wish someone had told me back then is exactly what I'm about to tell you now. Because for years, I thought I just needed more discipline. I didn't need more discipline. I needed a different understanding. So what if the problem was never you, but all that advice you've been following? I'll let that one sink in. So here's what nobody explained to me for years. Your body isn't trying to make things harder for you. It's actually trying to protect you. Think about it this way. If you skip meals and you're eating too little, or you find yourself grabbing, whatever's quick because you're exhausted, your body starts getting these mixed messages. Instead of feeling safe and nourished, it starts wondering, when is my next meal coming? And that's when your energy starts to crash. That's when cravings get louder. And that's when you're standing in front of the pantry at night, wondering why you can't stop thinking about food. And that's not a lack of willpower. That's your body doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your body has been speaking to you all along. We just haven't been listening to the right language. And that is exactly why this isn't another diet. It's about rebuilding your foundations that your body has been asking for all along. Simplicity at its finest. So instead of trying to control our bodies even more, what if we started giving them what they actually need? What actually supports your body through this stage of life looks pretty different from what most of us were taught. Eating enough protein at each meal, eating at set times of the day instead of just grazing all day, giving your body real space between meals instead of snacking to get through it. Small shifts, but they support your body in a completely different way than restriction ever did. And I believe there are three foundations that your body needs before it can survive. Simple: nourishment, stability, and consistency. So this isn't about eating less. It's about eating in a way that finally works with your body instead of against it. That's the whole shift. And once that clicks, everything else starts to make a lot more sense. Your body isn't fighting you, it's trying to protect you. And our job isn't to fight harder, it's to give your body a reason to feel safe again. And that's what the Me Project is all about. We don't chase quick fixes. We don't put band aids on bullet wounds. We go back to the basics. We're thinking proactive versus reactive. We rebuild the foundations that allow your body to do what it was designed to do. So I didn't build another meal plan. I built the plan I wish someone had handed me years ago. I built the meal plan here for the woman I used to be, not as another list of rules to follow, but as the framework that puts all of this into practice for you so you're not left guessing what to make or whether you're doing it right. I'm handing you the blueprint of how our bodies actually work. And one of the biggest reasons healthy eating doesn't stick isn't because we don't know what to eat. It's because we're trying to change everything at once. And I wanted this meal plan to feel different. I wanted each week to build on the last. So instead of chasing perfection, you're simply practicing one new foundation at a time. Week one is all about creating relief. No more standing in front of the fridge wondering what's for dinner. No more skipping meals and trying to make up for it later. Just simple meals, simple structure, and giving your body something it can finally rely on. And by the end of that first week, I want you to feel less overwhelmed and more in control. I want you to feel relief. Week two is about building new rhythms. This is where some consistency begins. Once the chaos settles, we start to build rhythm. Your body loves consistency. Eating regularly, getting enough protein, and creating predictable routines starts to support steadier energy throughout the day. And instead of wondering what to eat, you're starting to build habits that feel natural. Now, week three is about building those habits. And by week three, you're no longer just following a meal plan, you're becoming somebody who plans ahead, someone who feels prepared, someone who knows how to nourish yourself without overthinking every meal. And that's when confidence starts replacing willpower. I love that last sentence. Confidence replacing willpower. Now, week four, it's about boosting your confidence. That is where everything really starts to come together. Not because you've become perfect, but because you have proven to yourself that you can do this. You have gifted yourself permission to practice and not be perfect. You're no longer guessing and you're no longer starting over every Monday. You're building a way of eating that fits your real life. And because lasting change doesn't come from doing everything perfectly, it comes from practicing the small things consistently until they become the way you live. Now, I also want to tell you what this isn't. It's not a 7-day miracle. It's not a list of expensive ingredients, and it's not asking you to sit, outside of your family dynamics. There's no calorie counting. This still has to work in real life with real people at your table, or it's not going to work at all. And this is for you if you're exhausted by starting over. You want your energy back. You're tired of thinking about food all day. You're ready to work with your body instead of fighting it. And if you just want dinner to feel simple again, instead of one more thing you have to think so hard about. And if you followed me for a while, thank you. This is your first time meeting me, welcome. And either way, I'd love to help you. I'd love to help the woman I used to be. So if this sounds like you, I'd love for you to try this. No pressure, no countdowns, no clocks, just an honest invitation because I know what it feels like to be exactly where you are right now. And if you're ready to stop guessing, come and let me show you how exactly I eat, how I teach, and how I've simplified this for women just like you. Because the way I see it, you have two options. You can keep piecing together advice from social media and hoping something finally clicks, or you can spend the next 4 weeks following a simple plan. It's already being thought through for you. And if you're ready for less guessing and more confidence, I'd love to walk alongside of you. I'll see you on the inside.